Key decisions ahead of the 2017 election. The party is expected to endorse Kalonzo as its presidential candidate. And our senior political reporter, Chris Thairu, is going to be joining me in a few minutes. Actually, I hear that he's ready. Chris, thank you so much for joining us on News Center. Talk to us about this NDC Wiper Party. What is it all about? What resolutions are they set to make today?
Well, a very good morning to you, Betty, and dear viewers. We are at the Safaricom Stadium in Kasarani, where the Wiper National Delegates Conference is supposed to kick off anytime from now. One of the co-principal and party leader of Wiper, Kalonzo Musyoka, has already arrived. And of course, Machako Senator is also here, Johnston Muthama, and a number of governors from Lower Ukambani region attending this Delegates Congress. This Congress meeting comes only barely a week after the party held its National Executive Council meeting at their party headquarters, where we were expecting them to ratify a decision that had been agreed by the disciplinary committee of the party to expel the rebel members. Remember that 6 members who had been elected on a Wiper party ticket during the 2013 general elections decided to jump ship and join the Jubilee Party. They were actually here at Kasarani when Jubilee was being unveiled, that is in September, and they had already made that decision, and this morning we expect that the National Delegates Conference will be ratifying that decision. Also on the agenda is to approve the candidature of Kalonzo Musyoka as the Wiper presidential candidate. That goes in tandem with the other affiliate parties of CORD, that is ODM and Ford Kenya. Remember that ODM has already endorsed Raila Odinga as their presidential flag bearer for the party. Ford Kenya has also done that, endorsed the Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula as the presidential candidate come 2017. And today we expect Wiper Party to endorse Kalonzo Musyoka. And of course, the Wiper Party had already indicated that by 25th of December, which is close to a week or so from now, they were expecting that CORD coalition would have decided on which modality they will use in deciding who will be their presidential flag bearer for the 2017 between the 3 principals. But of course, we can't forget that 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, there was that Musalia Mudavadi's entry into the CORD affiliate parties. That's Amani, and they've been pushing the NASA agenda, saying that it is time they all join hands together, decide who will be the parties or the coalition's presidential flag bearer to face President Uhuru Kenyatta at the ballot. These are just some of the agenda that is expected at this meeting. But top on the agenda, of course, is to ratify that decision by the disciplinary committee to expel the rebel members from Wiper.
All right, Chris, just before I let you go, let's talk about that date that you mentioned, the 26th or 25th or 26th of December, when, there's the conversation of having, a flag bearer announced. Is this really tenable? And I mean, you've been following this political declarations and statements, all over town. And, how tenable is this given that date? And is that going to be part of the discussions at the NDC today?
Of course, Betty, I don't believe that now will be possible because it's only 1.5 weeks to the 25th of December. And when Kalonzo Musyoka, who is the Wiper Party leader, made that announcement, that was 2 months ago. And Musalia Mudavadi had not actually entered into NASA as strongly as now compared to now. So the entry of Musalia Mudavadi, of course, complicates matters for the coalition since they'll have to sit down again, decide on the modalities that they will use to decide who will be the coalition's presidential flag bearer. I'm not sure whether that will be part of the discussion at the plenary, but what I know is that currently Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka is holed up in a meeting with other officials from different counties before they go to the arena and address the delegates. But of course, there have been those calls that maybe it's too early for the opposition to decide who will be the presidential flag bearer. And what they've been doing is placing their cards close to their chest without really unveiling or trying to tell Kenyans which modalities they will be using to decide who will be the coalition's flag bearer. And last week during the Wiper National Executive Council meeting, when that question was put on Kalonzo Musyoka, actually his response was that maybe it will not be possible on the 25th to have the coalition's presidential flag bearer, and maybe they should wait for maybe February, and May it might be very far according to him, but they were saying maybe February, by the end of February they would have decided who will be the coalition's flag bearer. We also have information which is yet to be confirmed that ODM party leader Raila Odinga, and of course Amani party leader Musalia Mudavadi, and Ford Kenya party leader Moses Wetangula, who is also the Bungoma senator, will also be attending today's national delegates conference for Wiper Party, but that is yet to be confirmed.
All right, thank you very much, Chris Taru, for that reporting. Let's wait and see what declarations, if any, will be made there today at the Wiper National Delegates Conference that's taking place at